So Anderson Cooper from CNN, who's worth about $110 million and made his own fortune, um, he he um, he was told years ago by his mother that there wasn't going to be any fortune for him and that she didn't have anything to give him. And really what it was a work ethic so that he would create himself. He gets paid $12 million a year at CNN, and he's worth 110 million. And what happened was she left 90 to 95% of her estate to him, which is worth many $1 million, but he did not expect it. And so the will was read, and it will go to him. And she cut out one of her other sons because they did not get along and stopped talking in her 20s. And Anderson said his mom made it clear there's no trust fund. And so he said he's doing fine on his own. He never needed anything. But she ended up leaving everything to him. And she was the strongest person I've ever met, but she wasn't tough. She never developed a thick skin to protect herself from hurt. She wanted to feel it all. She wanted to feel life's pleasures and its pains as well. She trusted too freely, too completely, and suffered tremendous losses. And that would happen with anybody with money. But she always pressed on. She worked hard. She believed the best years were to come. And yet she was always in love with men, friends, books, art, in love with her children and her grandchildren and her great-grandchildren. Love is what she believed in more than anything. And she was 95 years old when she died. She had an extraordinary life and was an extraordinary woman. And of course, he's feeling lonely since the death of his mother because he was very close to her. But we have to, despite any political views, when you lose your mother, it's devastating. And I did not know if they were close or not because he really never opened up about her. But she was closest to him, and she left almost everything to him. So that's a really sweet, unexpected surprise for him. And of course, he's being a little bit quiet right now because he's in mourning. And, Anderson Cooper was one of the first people that I ever saw on CNN and watched because he really is intelligent. And at the beginning, before I knew all this politics stuff and what his views were, he covered some really good stories. This goes way back many, many years ago, but he was bravely reporting on things back in the day when CNN was young, and he just covered things that nobody else was covering. I'm sad to see what ended up changing, but still, he deserves our respect at this time and compassion for the fact that he lost his mother. And so he must be reeling in what to do with this fortune now. And I imagine what I think is that he won't change his status or leave CNN. He really likes his job, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, she left everything to him.